Alrighty. Oh, we got to get the chats correct. Hello, everyone on YouTube and TikTok. Welcome to today's live stream. We will be making a pasta salad. And you will need some honey, some salt, some black pepper, some lemon, some scallops, green onions. You're gonna need some oil, olive oil, some red wine vinaigrette. Nie trzeba. If so, yeah, just put them to it. You'll need some basil. How much of basil?
Have a glass.
Okay. You'll need some feta cheese. You'll need some tomatoes. You'll need a pasta of your choice. And also hello to Ghostface on YouTube and all those joining us on TikTok. So pasta's already cooked and good. It's been cooled down, so that's nice because then we don't have to wait for like 20 minits for that to cook up
and cool down.
So like 40 for like an hour. So we used the Talani noodles. It's like very small circular ones. Basically similar to the ones you would make a necklace out of, or you'll give a child to make a necklace out of. So we have them in this pot. It's in a drainer, and then the drainer is in a pot. So then any water that seeps out, it goes into the pot, and easy cleanup. So yeah, that's back here. And now we have to chop up some ingredients. We have to chop up our green onions and our tomatoes. So that's what we're going to do right now. And I didn't take out a knife, but that's fine because they're right here. And we'll just use this one because that's all we need. So we have the scallops already washed and all that jazz. We are going to cut off the buds of them. And we're going to keep them because we might regrow them. So
otherwise you can cut off everything.
Otherwise you could cut the whole thing up besides like the hairs. So yeah. Let's see. There we go. What? Because we're recording this on Christmas. I want to use this knife, okay? Okay. Because we're recording this around the holidays, in fact, it's Christmas Eve, what is everyone doing for the holidays? Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, maybe you celebrate a different holiday.
Trzymałem prezenty na dziś.
Poczekaj, mama.
Ciocia Róża na TikTok.
Okay. Do people like a pasta salad? Have you had a pasta salad before? And then also, what is everyone looking forward for the holidays? Ooh, slimy. Soy is told that's coming out of to.
Co?
To białe.
O, I don't know. Weź chusteczkę i do kosza.
It's like very slimy.
Juice pewnie. Daj do kosza od razu. Daj.
It was very strange.
Mhm. Nie wiem, czy to nie jest spray. Nie, chyba nie.
No, it was in like both of them.
Ja myślę, że juice i was frozen w jakimś sklepie.
Let's see. Oh, thank you to Jota Roja for the heart signals, 2 of them. Dziękuję bardzo. Poczekaj. There's like clear liquid that's coming out of these scallops. Or not scallops, green onions. Scallions? All right, we have all the green onions, and now we'll just put them to the bowl. We have our bowl off to the side here, so we'll just put them there. Pick the ones that went on the table, just slightly missed. There we go. Clean the counter a little bit here. Alright, and then we'll grab our tomatoes that have already been washed, and we'll just cut those up into like halves, I would say. Probably use all of these tomatoes, but right now we'll put this amount on the counter for now. Cutting board. We'll just cut them and plop them straight into our mixing bowl. Someone's asking in the live chat because they just popped in of what we're making. So we're making a pasta salad. We've added green onions. Now we're adding in the tomatoes. Add the rest of these tomatoes. Someone said what's for dinner? Not quite sure, but right now we're just making a pasta salad for like a side entree. People are saying, be sure you make enough for me. Well, this is for my family only, but we are recording this on YouTube, so you could rewatch it and make it yourself for you and whoever you want to give it to. And then the YouTube channel to rewatch is The Life of Olivia Ritt, and it would be there. Thank you for the 2 roses from Róża. Dziękuję bardzo na to. Oh, we got 11 more roses from Róża. Dziękuję bardzo. Okay. We're done with the cutting. So we'll move the cut. Actually, we're not. Because we got to cut the onion in half, squeeze all the juices into the bowl. But I'm going to grab a cup that we can squeeze in and take out any of the seeds before putting it into the salad bowl. So we'll do that. Also, thank you, Tink, for the galaxy. People are saying, have a Merry Christmas, you as well, and Happy Christmas Eve. Trying to get as much as the lemon juices out. Okay. Check the other half. Thank you for the multiple gifts from Tink. Okay. Now we can put the cutting board away. And we'll bring the bowl that we're mixing everything in back here. we'll add the lemon juice, and now we'll add all the other ingredients. So I'm just going to start by what's near me. We're going to do a teaspoon of black pepper, but I have a half of a teaspoon, so I have to do it twice. There we go. Ooh, some things were on the side here. Hold on. And then we'll do a tablespoon of salt. That might be too much salt. So we'll do 2 teaspoons of salt. So half of a teaspoon, and 2 teaspoons. If anything, we can always add more, but it's hard to take something away when you already added it. All right, and now we'll need a teaspoon of honey. Once again, I have half of a teaspoon, so slightly more trickery, but we'll get it done. And apparently it wants to stick to the plate, but there we go. This is such a fun process with honey. Okay. I estimating the rest of the half of the teaspoon as this teaspoon tries to drip out. Okay. That should be enough honey. If anything, we can always add more. Get the honey out. There we go. Okay. And then we'll need like half of a cup of basil. So we'll do that here. So around half of a cup. And then we'll do 1/4 of red wine vinegar. Oops, it kind of splattered, but that's fine. Let's see, it's not even there. All right. It's around 1/4 cup line of red wine vinegar. And then we'll add a cup of olive oil. Once again, we're making a pasta salad. So we added green onions, we added tomatoes, we added lemon juice, we added salt, black pepper, honey, basil, some red wine vinegar, and now we're adding the olive oil, or shortly be adding. There we go. And then we're gonna pour in some feta cheese, and then we'll mix it a little, and then we'll add the pasta, or add the pasta first. I could take off the whole lid of this feta cheese, but I don't want it to fall too fast. So yeah. I'm eyeballing it, and we have a little bit left. We might use it all. Oops. Okay, we're back on TikTok. All right, and now we'll add this whole pasta in. There we go. We'll break up the pasta a little bit here. It was cooling, so it got a little clumped together, but that's okay. We'll just break it apart slightly. And then if you would like to add, if you're making this a not a side salad, but you actually want to eat as your meal, you can also add some meat or protein to it as well. Because I know if I was feeding this to my brother, just the salad, I would probably have to add some chicken or ground beef. So, and then this probably feeds around 8 people. But if you have some people who eat a lot, like my brother, then it could possibly feed just 2. So yeah, depending how much you put per serving. But yeah, and so that's why we're making this as a side dish for tonight and for the days to come, depending on how long it lasts. But it probably won't last more than 2 days because everyone will eat it. Okay, breaking up the pasta. This is just what happens when pasta cools down. It's all fine. In fact, it's better when the pasta is slightly cooled down. All right, and now you take your favorite wooden spoon or whatever wooden spoon you have, and you turn your pasta around and just keep turning it. We were thinking about using a whisk, but now with everything in here, it would have been difficult using a whisk. It wouldn't really stir much. So a wooden spoon works best. You want to make sure all the seasonings are spread around, all the pasta is covered. Basically, want to bring whatever on the top to the bottom. And then before giving it to others, I would say test it yourself and see if you need to add anything, especially if you're going to be taking this to somebody else's house, you won't have all the ingredients. It's quite a great arm workout as well. You ever wonder why women had large biceps while they just spent time in the kitchen? Well, most likely they took their wooden spoon or their hands and stirred everything. So, yeah. That's why they say never mess with a grandma. Although I don't know if they actually say that. So yeah, if you missed your workout, just make this recipe. Just make the salad. And then you at least worked out one arm. You can always switch it and do your other arm. So if you have an arm day and you don't want to go to the gym, just make the salad. You will need a large bowl though. It makes it easier. And then you can work on your non-dominant hand. You know, especially if you play a sport or you're trying to be double-handed. I forgot the term for that actually. Ambidextrous, something along those lines, I hope. We also seem like we need to add more feta cheese, so we're just going to add the rest of this box. One less thing to put in the fridge. So, ooh, there's some more things. Can you throw this away for? No. There's still cheese in here.
Exactly.
Okay. Now we'll just stir the rest of this feta in.
I'm gonna be greedy.
Okay.
Up there.
I will not bother you. We're cooking up. We're just stirring up this pasta salad now. With all the oils and the honey put in and the lemon juice, it did turn the pasta to a slightly darker color, but that's okay. All right, I think that's pretty stirred in. And so we've created a pasta salad with what is in here? Green onions, tomatoes, honey, salt, black pepper, lemon juice, red wine vinegar, feta cheese, olive oil, basil, and I think that's all. But if you could always rewatch the live stream on YouTube at the Life of Olivia YouTube channel. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. Thank you to all the followers, subscribers, and all the support that was given during this live stream. We'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all, and have a Merry Christmas. Or whenever you're watching this, have a wonderful day.